Excuse me, can I help you? Oh, hey, how are you? Just seeing how you are. How's your mom and them? Good, good. Listen, we need to break up. Why? It's me, it's not you, but I've learned a lot in our time together and I will never forget you. So, bye. Okay. Flip Life family, how the heck are you? Today, some news. Craigslist has decided not to do business with the Yard Sale Treasure Map app. That is an app that I have relied on for years and years and years. I suggest if you don't have it, take a look at it in the Google Store or the Apple Store. It's a great resource to find all things you need garage sale. There was a post on the Garage Sale Treasure Map website that said out of the blue, Craigslist just said, we're not going to do business with you. We're not going to continue the agreement, and now we don't have the functionality of having both Craigslist and Yard Sale Treasure Map listings pulled together. That causes some problem because you have to go to two apps now to find out where everything is, but that's okay. It just takes a little extra work to plan your trip. The Craigslist app has added a map filter to what they do, so all they really did is borrow what the Treasure Map app has been doing all along. Craigslist is still a little bit behind with the times. It's just a little bit wonky, looks older, but it's still functional, and you can use both these apps at the same time to still find great stuff to source. Give me 1 second, we'll flip around here and I'll show you exactly how to use both apps. Here we are at the beginning of the Craigslist app. If you've never used it before, the very first thing you have to do is put in your location. So your zip code will find yourself on the map and then you can start. So you hit OK, and then from there, you can search for whatever we're looking for. Now, yard sale and garage sale, they're both used in terminology for what we're looking for. So search for both. In this case, let's just go with yard sale first because I'm in the South, that's what we call it. And since people are moving all over the country, they bring their lingo with them. You do have to search for both because you'll miss some if you don't. So yard sale, let that populate. And then you have two sections, general for sale and garage and moving sale. People don't categorize these correctly all the time. So let's go search for the correct location first at garage and moving sale. Here you have your thumbnails. What's changed is if you click on settings, those little dots and bars, you can now select gallery, grid, thumbs, list, or map. Map is where you gain the additional yard sale treasure map type of functionality, and you can see your location, and each pin represents a sale. You click on the pin at the bottom, it says yard sale tomorrow, posted 20 hours ago, blah, 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 blah. If you see a 2 or a number, that means there's a grouping of those. Just zoom in and they will find themselves on the location, and same thing, there you go. I kind of think that you don't really need that. If you just want to get a vision of where these things are, how far apart, that's a good thing. But to really look at them closely, I think gallery or even thumbs are the best. I like to make sure that I'm looking at the newest as well because we're looking for this week's sales. And then you can quickly see what you want to look for, read their description. If there's a type of item you're looking for, you can find it, go into the listing, give it a star, and then scroll to the bottom to open a maps to go there. But once you give it a star, then go back, select your map, and see how my yellow one is right on the edge. That will say, go to this one first, and then hit the others. That's how I would use the Craigslist app. Now, because they've ended their contract with Craigslist, now that Craigslist has ended their contract with the Yard Sale Treasure Map app, don't sleep on the app. This thing is still going. Now, it's going to be difficult not to get everything all on one app, but there are a lot of users still posting. Look at this. This is tomorrow for me. I've already made some checks of where I'm going to go first, and there's a lot of places to go. If you're not familiar with the Yard Sale Treasure Map app, go check it out in the App Store or Google Store. You can, for $5 a year, you can be a member, and you get all kinds of features where you can have yourself a keyword list and then color those. So see how this has, someone's looking for a table, they made that orange. Vintage is yellow for them, this teal is moving, and then baby's blue. That's what I have set up for my own. You can see here, let's find, I haven't been here in a while, my keyword colors. These are what I'm looking for. Video games, action figures, G.I. Joe, Transformers, yada, yada, you can read it. Yellow, for me, pops out the most. Those could possibly be the bigger golden items, so I'll look for those. Now, what it's going to do is highlight the string of words. So when I look at my map, let's go to this one I'm looking at for tomorrow. This is a great one. You click on the 1, I click on the bar and see the yellow items. It will highlight the keywords I want it to show up for me as a special item. So I have the word collection, and there you see it's cutting off collections to collection, and it's also highlighting the other words I'm using. So that, in a nutshell, is the Yard Sale Treasure Map app. You can plan routes, and what you would do if you've never used it before. Let's do that real quick. You go to your sale, read what you like about it. I want to go to this one. The very bottom right-hand corner has your GPS, navigate to address, and you're on the way. So very great app to have. I recommend it highly. Because we're losing Craigslist to it, we're not going to get everything, but you can use both of these apps in tandem and still have a successful yard sale trip. So that is how I would suggest using these apps together in the future. So that's where we are. It's not that big of a deal. I think a lot of people think this is a lot worse than it is. If you just read headlines, everything seems so horrible, but it's just a little extra work. Thank you for spending time with me again today. I would love to have you as a new subscriber. If you're not, if you are a current subscriber, please give this a like and help me grow. I want to grow large enough to serve a larger community. And at the time of this writing, I finally hit my 100th sub. Lloyd Airing, is that how you say your name? You're the 100th subscriber I got, and I will always be thankful for that. Thanks for helping me grow. I couldn't have done it without you. Come back and see me again sometime, guys. Be safe and have a great flipping day.